No, the most important thing here is you've got to understand something very important. When you deal with people, truthfulness matters a lot. Yes, when you talk about this, that means you're being SIP, you're telling as it is and all that. But you must also see something else, whether a person is prepared to listen to it at that point of time or not. Okay, no point you say, I follow SIP, so I must tell things as it is. But the thing is, if that person is not in that position to listen to what you got to say, probably you make things become worse. Right. That's where comes a question mark. You have to ask your heart again. You don't do this because some people manipulate this. You know what they do? Because they want to take care of their own ego. They don't want people to think negative thing and all that. So they use that. But the person not ready yet. We'll talk. Sometime from now, which is like maybe 30 years from now. So they play games with their own mind. So a person is crying, everything like that, and all those things because somebody close to that person has passed away. That is not the time to tell. This is life. It's a cycle. Nothing remains forever. It happens, so it is. You know what's going to happen? You'll be dead next. Correct. Your funeral next. So you've got to be wise, you got to understand, okay, that those are the times where you don't say anything. Those are the times what you need to give is a hug, which means so much more than all your truthfulness, character and all. It doesn't make any sense. See? So it depends on the scenario. You have to be careful. So the PIS, when it's going on in an emotional state, people are fighting and everything like that, and arguing over things and all that. How to say anything? Whatever you say, you know what will happen now? It's like put oil into the fire. Even you say the right thing also you get into trouble. You say the wrong thing also you get trouble. Can you imagine? Stop fighting. You say the word stop fighting. You know what's going to happen now? You think they're going to stop fighting? What do you think is going to happen? You don't know what's going on. You stay out of it. Now, let's say you say, okay, continue fighting. You know what they'll say now? What's wrong with you? You're supposed to stop this. How I know? Done it before. I know.
Sometimes don't say anything, keep quiet also got reaction. What
Definitely, you don't say anything also, there will be reaction. You cannot do anything. That's why I keep saying, you opening the mouth will make it worse.
No, if you don't say anything also, you get reaction.
Yes, both sides you will kena. Right. If you say something and then what will happen is you'll escalate even further. And you get drawn into it. When you're quiet, the advantage you have is what? You don't get drawn into it. You can still stay with yourself. Because emotions normally don't last long, It will subside. You just don't give it oil.
You're already drawn into it, but you're just like, I'm not going to say it.
Meaning in the sense that means you're already in the drama, is it?
Yeah, but your method of handling it is keeping quiet.
Your method of what? Sorry?
Like, usually people just
Right.
talk, right?
That's what I'm trying to say. You see, yes, you keep quiet. Does that mean you keep quiet for the next 10 years? No. The issue is not solved. When people are hot-headed, they cannot think. So you cool down first. Then you must approach back the topic. Right? But the problem is when you approach the topic, when your mind's still thinking what happened in the afternoon or something, sure you got a problem. You must remember something, people can change, Let's say 10 years ago you are a person who is like a drunkard, who likes to drink and say all four-letter word kind of thing and all that, but along the way you have changed. Can a person judge you based on what you were 10 years ago? Cannot, see? But you notice a lot of people will think that you are that 10 years ago, Yeah, especially if they've not met you. Similarly, a person who was angry in the morning or yesterday will not be such so today. At least the level would have dropped. And how you approach the topic is also very, very important. You cannot approach the topic like this. Remember yesterday or not? I cannot lah. The yesterday will become today.